Hello, I'm Mark,
I'm Casey.
And I'm Patrick.
and today we're going to talk about Tesla door handles and what is being done about them. But first, Casey's going to roll that credit for us and title card. Let's see it.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about Tesla door handles. 6 on the Model S, none on the Model X. Here we go.
You're watching the Tesla Life Express.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. Have a timely topic that we're going to discuss today, and that is Tesla has been challenged by a couple of transportation industries about their door handles and about as most particularly the manual unlock and how it's connected or not connected to the power door handle. So we all know that Tesla's door handles are electronically controlled so that when you push the button or pull the lever, there's an electronic connection is made and it ejects the door from the lock mechanism, allowing you to open or for it to close and lock the door. And we also know that in some vehicles, there are manual releases for the door handles in the back or in the front. There's wiring. For example, in the Model Y, it's underneath a cover in the back seats for the back doors. In the Model 3, again, there's a wire that is placed underneath a cover that you can get to for an emergency exit from the vehicle.
Except for the oldest of them, they have the cable, but they don't have a way to get at it once you're in a crash.
Well, that's even worse.
Right.
I don't know how that has gotten by to this point. But Tesla has been challenged by transportation safety about these manual occurrences and how people get to an emergency exit or opening of a door when, for example, the power is out for whatever reason. Maybe it's an extreme crash and certain wires have been cut or punctured and they no longer work.
Yeah.
So
and 12-volt batteries die. That just happens.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. So in this is a worldwide simultaneous concern for them. In China, it's not just Tesla; it's any car that has flush mount door handles on the outside. I think it's more of the local manufacturers than anybody because Tesla and the legacies very rarely have door handle failures in a there's a real occurrence of their local manufacturers not handling this correctly, or a perception that their local manufacturers can't make a safe door in a crash. And then there's the internal door handles, like we've been talking about, where it's a little confusing to some people about how to get out of the car in an emergency, and so it's really kind of like a perfect storm of these things coming together. And we were talking before the show. I don't see why Tesla ever stopped doing what they came on the market with. The Model S and my Model X door handles were electric for the first little bit of travel, and it would do what you want in time that you almost never actuated the cables.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so then if the power was out or if you were having an emergency, your natural reaction was to pull harder. And so when you pulled harder, you pulled the cable, and that manually released the latches, and you could then push the door out of your way.
Right. Then you have the muscle memory if you're in a crash of what to grab, what to pull. It's not, I normally push this button, but now I have to instead do something else. And where's that other thing?
Here.
And
yeah. And it's not saying that they can't stick with buttons to do this. It's just the same concept. Light push is electric. Hard push pulls the cable enough to pop the door latch open and do its thing. And it would be appreciated if they could have some consistency in the emergency releases for the rear. Either make them the same as the fronts, but I guess with the child safety locks, that's harder to do. So that might be why they've been doing it the way they have. But they're on the outside of the car. The only two models to share a concept are the 3 and the Y. The Model S, the Model X, the Cybertruck, the RoboCab, all have different door handle situations to get in and out. So the RoboCab is all electric. It may have like a rubber popper. I didn't see one. X has buttons on the outside that if you need them, but usually you don't. And S has the door handles that pop out. And I went through 6 of them, but they tell me, they assure me that the new ones were not just better than the ones they say were better than mine, but they have solved the issue that made the door handles stop working from the outside. And that was basically usually just a case of micro switches getting tired or corrosion from moisture or other chemicals getting in there. But yeah, they haven't changed style since 2012. So I imagine if they say it's good, then it must be good, because the warranty got shorter, and we don't see people freak out as much at seeing those door handles as I do, like I did on the Cybertruck prototype.
Now, this is where this video kind of melds into our last video about Franz, because he was asked about the situation. And as it relates to the interior latches concerns in the US, Franz had indicated that while Tesla has a mechanical door release would resolve the problem, he plans to combine the two to help stress what he calls in panic situations, so that a person's with muscle memory would just go for the door, pull the door lever like they would when they're trying to leave. And as Casey said, they just pull harder, and that would engage the physical cord or the physical release button. So the idea of combining the two with some sort of single button or latch makes a lot of sense, as Franz puts it.
Yeah, and
as for his the regarding to the exterior door handle concerns in China, he also had indicated that in reviewing the details of the regulations, they have a really good solution for that, and he's not worried about that at all. So obviously he has something baked already that will go into place.
Yeah, somebody asked him, like, is it going to be like I don't remember if it was Lamborghini or Porsche or Ferrari. They basically had some sort of sliding mechanism, and then they said that he gave a slight smile, and so I'm curious. That sounds like it's done. Whatever it is already done. Yeah. So when China says, all right, it must be this way, and they finalize the paperwork, and this is what it is, rather than having to scramble, they can say, all right, we still comply with that. Put it into production.
Yeah.
Right. That is a nice thing about the way that Tesla does things. As soon as they have a solution, they say, okay, finish off that parts bin, and as soon as it's done, start with this parts bin, and it's going to be completely different. We don't need to wait for the next model year. And every VIN has a complete inventory of what systems it was made with, and then service can use that later to figure out what parts to order or how to do an upgrade. It's pretty cool.
To circle back to my tangent and land that plane, so the not only do they have different everything on the door handles, the interior rear door handles, they are also as equally varied, and so it would be nice to see them consolidate where and how that happens. The X, I think, is second worst to Mark's Model 3, where you have to have made it ready to get out. On X, you have to pull the speaker grill of the Falcon door, and then pull the cable, and then push a couple 100 pounds of door up.
Yeah, that makes zero sense. Like, really, like pull the speaker wire or pull the speaker
cover off.
Like, come on, like that. Yeah. That's no easy task at all.
And you got to teach a kid to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you could just teach them to crawl into the front seat and get out with you. That's
a lot easier. A lot easier than telling them, reach down to the speaker and pull the lip, and then they go, what?
Yeah, but if the fire drill is coming true, that means that helicopter windshield is crushed and mommy and daddy are gone, but here's how you get out. At least pop the doors so somebody else can pull you out.
You paint a bleak picture, Casey.
I'm sorry.
Casey,
don't bring the show down by painting those kind of pictures, man. This is a lighthearted show.
I'm sorry. So the reason I say it's second worst, and I'd rather get caught in the back of my Model X than your Model 3, assuming that you haven't done the mod, is there's no way to get out of the back of that early Model 3 without having done it in advance.
Crawl through the trunk.
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Yeah, you might be able to do the trunk, assuming there's no car seat bolted to it, so that would work. But the new ones, after the Model Y came out, they finally, or maybe slightly before, they finally put that same cover. You pull the rubber flooring of the pocket up, and then pull the trapdoor, and then pull the cable.
Yeah.
And on Cybertruck, it's even easier. You pull the rubber floor, and then the cable's just there waiting for you. So, but with
Mark,
a nice orange tab.
You brought up the point earlier of they have a balance that they have to do. If you make it too easy, then it can defeat the child locks, and you can have a kid opening the doors or going down the freeway because they're just goofing around and playing with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to balance those two out.
Yeah, and just like China, we're not bagging on Tesla here. There was a gentleman who died in a Corvette because the same reason the gentleman died in the Tesla. Car crashed in the Tesla. It crashed in a rock garden. And that one infuriated me because the officer didn't just take one of the rocks and bust the window. He's like, "Oh, by the time I came back with my window smasher, he was goner." And then the one in the Corvette, well, it's the same thing as the Model S, where there's a cable you feel down on the floor and pull the cable. He just didn't know that, and so he and his puppy perished. But some consistency with the brand, you could at least say, "Hey, this is how you get out of the back of any Tesla after 2028 or whatever," and at least everybody else can deal with their own problems, but at least Tesla can say, "Hey, this is how you do it," and we've thought of it. It's safe. It's good to go.
Yeah.
Do you guys keep a window smasher in your car?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So I do. It's just a little hammer thing. It's got a seatbelt cutter on it. That's kind of tucked inside like a letter opener, and it's a little small hand hammer, and it's right there in the kicker panel. And I have it. You wouldn't want it flying around in a crash, so I have some two-sided sticky tape holding it to the. And so I know where it's at, and I've never had to use it, but if I need to, I know where it is, and hopefully it's still there and didn't get thrown all over the place in a crash.
Go and check later today and find out it's been gone for months.
Mine has been gone for months. So I took it out for service one day, so I need to go either replace it or but now I know I'll probably Velcro or hook and loop it to.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, because if you figure out the emergency door opener, there's always one.
Yeah.
You should maybe link the name, and we can share it with the people watching. So we can put it in the comments as to how to look it up on Amazon or something.
I will send you the link right after the show.
While we're on that, the dual pane windows, do you just hit them twice, or do you want one of the spring-loaded ones, or should we reconsider our situation? Because ours were made for single pane glass.
I don't know. If I need to get out, I'm going to be smashing 3, 4, 5, whatever it takes. Double pane, not a problem. If I'm in double pane, I can get through a double pane.
Right. Either way, down below in the description, we'll have Mark have put that there by the time you're looking at this. So.
But it will be interesting to see what Tesla goes with a solution. Obviously, Franz believes there are a couple solutions that are already well thought about that they're most likely going to put into play. But as Casey has mentioned, I really hope that they add the consistency across the models, because having that ability to, or if it's just slightly different, it is related
like
to
the same
release
concept.
handle on that particular car the same way. So if you're reaching for a button, you just got to press the button harder and it will grab the cable. Or if it's a pull thing, same thing. The soft pull will open it electronically. The harder pull will pull the cable. So hopefully that consistency goes across, and that, as Franz has mentioned, he believes they have an elegant solution ready to go.
Yeah, and Franz also reminded them that this has been that way forever now. If the vehicle's been in a severe incident, or FSD thinks that you're incapacitated, when it comes to a stop, it unlocks the doors. It doesn't do it before coming to a stop because you need the doors locked in a crash to get the maximum crash rating. But when it comes to a stop in the lane, or it comes to settle down, boom, the doors unlock. So on the Model S, you see it crash. The flashers were on from the minute it detected the thing, and then it stops. The handles pop out, and all the others are doing the same thing, but they're all flush, so they're just unlocked. One thing I think would be cool, but I don't think they can do it because, again, kids. The safety buttons, like you flip back the window for the window switch for that door, and then push that to activate the cable to open the door. That'd be fun. You wouldn't accidentally hit it, but then I see kids doing it on purpose because it's like a missile launcher.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Do not want that. With that said, what do you think they should do? Is there a solution that you've thought about that would make sense? Put it in the comments. Let us know. We'd like to hear from you on this particular issue and what you've thought about this.
Yeah, is there a model of vehicle that you like that has a good solution for this? Let us know.
With that, let's go to some shout-outs. Casey, what do you got for us?
Catch us on Wednesday for the live show.
That's right. Coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern. Patrick, what do you have?
As always, I'm with the Oregon Electric Vehicle Association. You can find us at oeva.org, and I blog occasionally at carswithcords.net, where I write about my future free from fossil fuels. Thanks.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for joining us. If you haven't already, please give us that thumbs up, press that subscribe, and you can follow us through the week in between shows if you want on our X feed at The Tesla Life. So we look forward to conversing with you there as well. With that said, next time we'll get together and find out what's happening in the Tesla Life.
Yes. And we missed the opportunity. Mark has been warning us for a minute to enjoy our summer because fall was coming. Fall is here. It's been here for a few days now.
It's too late, man. If you didn't think about it, it's too late.
Always carpe diem, man.
Yes. Oh, well, I hope your fall's going well so far. Your autumn, if you're not a faller.